firm on their health care demands, primarily that expiring tax credits be extended.
This is now day 36 of the shutdown. A state legislative committee unanimously orders an audit of the Department of Public Instruction's handling of misconduct allegations. State Representative Robert Woodkey.
I'm pleased that this came through with all of us agreeing that this is worthwhile.
State Superintendent Dr. Jill Underly tells the committee she would comply with a review, but says her agency is already committed to protecting children.
Under my leadership, the Department of Public Instruction has worked tirelessly to keep bad actors out of the classrooms. Our process is strong, and our commitment to transparency is unwavering.
A Capital Times report alleges that DPI failed to make the public aware of over 200 misconduct cases. Milwaukee police are still searching for the suspect wanted in the homicide of Alderman Mark Chambers Jr.'s nephew. Crime Stoppers is now offering a $25,000 reward for information that leads to the arrest of 37-year-old Martel Hari. Hari is wanted for a triple shooting that killed 16-year-old Marquis Champion and injured two other teenagers near 79th and Hampton last month. He faces multiple felonies, including homicide and reckless injury. Only 1 week left to apply for FEMA assistance after August's historic flooding.
The deadline is next Wednesday for homeowners and renters living in Milwaukee, Washington, and Waukesha counties. That deadline also applies to loans for small businesses. If you have already submitted your application and disagree with FEMA's decision or the amount of money approved, you have 60 days to appeal. So far, FEMA has distributed over $143 million to over 29,000 residents in Milwaukee County alone. Jessica Gatso, WTMJ News.
We've got details on how you can apply by texting the word FEMA to the WTMJ Sighting Unlimited talk and text line, 855-616-1620. Milwaukee County is expanding its fight against lead exposure, targeting older suburban homes. Milwaukee County leaders announced a new program that will fund lead paint removal in older homes across the county. Housing Program Manager Diane Sunes tells WTMJ.
This is like our official kickoff. We've worked with health departments to get the word out because they're typically notified if there's a child with an elevated blood level. So we'll work with them for referrals as well as, kind of getting the word out and spreading it to homeowners that may need it.
Homeowners can apply through Milwaukee County's website. Sports, traffic, weather, our next Outdoor Living Unlimited. WTMJ News Time is 6:03.
Celebrate the spirit of the season in the Milwaukee Theater District. Experience these beloved classics. Milwaukee Ballet's The Nutcracker, Milwaukee Rep's A Christmas Carol, and don't miss Broadway favorites like How the Grinch Stole Christmas and The Pigeon Gets a Big Time Holiday Extravaganza. Savor Milwaukee's culinary scene from James Beard recognized restaurants and classic supper clubs to cozy outdoor seating under holiday lights. Make it a getaway. Stay in a hotel that feels just like home. Make plans today at visitmilwaukee.org.
In 1964, we were making strides towards space travel.
Mary Poppins was the #1 movie in theaters.
And the Beatles were taking America by storm.
Which was long before I was born.
Facts. 1964 is also the year it all started for Richland's Tire and Service Centers. 60 years of continuous growth and more happy customers than you can shake a stick at.
Okay, the streamers are a bit overkill. It's just us in the studio.
Well, all right. But it's important to know accomplishments like these aren't possible without a dedicated team. So hats off to them and our founder, my dad, Dick Mitchke, for understanding the importance of customer focus.
Facts. There's no 60 years of anything without you, the customer, which is why our focus will remain on you and only you for years to come.
Thank you from all of us here at Richland's Tire and Service Centers.
Richland's Tire and Service, such a refreshing change. Richland's.
Time for a WTMJ Sports Update from the group of law offices. One call, that's all Sports Desk. The Bucks are 5-3 following Tuesday night's loss to the Toronto Raptors. Doc Rivers would like to see improvement in one key area.
Last 3 games, we've not been very good defensively, and we have to get that fixed.
The Bucks are off until Friday night against the Bulls in Milwaukee. Bucks guard Kevin Porter Jr. underwent surgery on Monday to address the right knee meniscus injury suffered during his return to play training on October 30th. He's expected to be sidelined for approximately 4 weeks. The Packers are listed as 2.5-point favorites on Monday night's game against the defending champion Philadelphia Eagles. And the Lady Badgers volleyball team faced 22 Minnesota at UW Fieldhouse in Madison. Our coverage starts tonight at 6:30 right here on WTMJ. Badger Sports Updates are sponsored by Siding Unlimited, Siding, and a whole lot more. Taking a look at your roads with your WTMJ time saver traffic. We've got a couple of incidents on the road. We got a crash on the ramp from Beloit Road to I-41 894 South, so be aware of that. Over on I-43 South at the ramp from Capitol Drive and Green Bay Avenue, the left lane is blocked due to a crash, so be aware of that. Other than that, roads are clearing up across all of southeast Wisconsin. All right, time for your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Tonight's going to be mainly clear with a low of 36 degrees. Thursday will be partly cloudy and breezy. Rain will be likely, but at night with a high of 54 degrees. Friday will get a chance of morning showers. It will be partly cloudy, breezy, and mild with a high of 61 degrees. Saturday will be mostly cloudy with a rain-snow mix likely late in the day. Minor accumulation is possible, though, so we'll have a high of 43 degrees with that day. Sunday, looking to be mostly cloudy and windy with flurries possible with a high of 38 degrees. Right now in Madison, it's 48 degrees. In Green Bay, it's 46 degrees. Out in Waukesha, it's 49 degrees. Right here in Milwaukee, it's 52 degrees. I'm Sean Brinda. Outdoor Living Unlimited WTMJ News Time is 6:07.
Your need-to-know cultural snapshot of Wisconsin and beyond. This is What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee. A deep dive into all things intriguing, riveting, and entertaining. Now, here's your host, Sandy Maxx.
Thank you very much for joining me for What's on Tap, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee. We have a new venue to look forward to in Wisconsin to enjoy live music and entertainment events, plus creative cuisine. The Argo in Whitefish Bay. They have officially announced their grand opening after an extensive renovation of the former Fox Bay Cinema and Grill building. And the three co-founders of the Argo are with me in the WTMJ studio. Welcome back to two of you to What's on Tap. But we're going to introduce the full trio. I'm eager to get to the details of what you've created and what you plan to do to elevate our local entertainment scene. So let's round robin with your name and your role at the Argo.
Adam Powers, one of the founders with these guys. Oh.
I'm Code. I'm also one of the founders. Hey, Josh.
Josh Bryant, the third founder.
Hey.
And gentlemen, tell us what the Argo is. Describe it. And what's unique about the Argo compared to any other entertainment venue in our town?
How much time do we have?
Here we go. Rattle it off.
6 seconds.
6 seconds. In 6 seconds, the Argo, it's when we first set out to renovate and develop the Argo, it was a music venue, right? It's become so much more than that. So it's 3 multi-purpose spaces, full theater performance hall. It's a front of house bar and kitchen. And upstairs, we have a multi-purpose event space that we call the ballroom. So,
and the three of you saw this space. How did this idea come about?
Long story, but
I'm here for it.
6 seconds. 6 seconds. Here we go. No, it came about of actually a LinkedIn post from my buddy Joe Wiz, who works for Newland Development or Newland Enterprise. Sorry. But yeah, started there and walked through the building, and I don't know what it is, but I have this vision, I think, for crazy abandoned buildings. I was like, guys, we totally can do this here.
We walked through a lot of those.
Yeah.
Abandoned buildings.
This one was definitely the better one of all the ones we,
Oh, yeah.
looked at.
Better in quality or some sort of a magic about it?
It had power and actually water to help. So.
That definitely does.
That's a good
going.
start. Yeah. And Powers he's underselling himself. Like, he's really good at seeing through walls and seeing where this could be. And so I think as they were touring spaces, I don't know, you described it when you called me the very first time. You're like, I don't know, this place is speaking to me. It's got good bones. It's ready to go.
Yeah, it was dirty bones, but it was good. Yeah.
Now, how do the three of you know each other and want to team up on? No one casually gets into, what would be fun? Let's put on a show in the backyard. What would be even more fun? Let's create an entertainment venue that seats 700 and feeds people.
Yeah.
How did the three of you meet? And
I mean, that's our exact origin story, so I don't think we really have to elaborate on this one.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Feeding people.
I don't know. You start because yours is cool.
Yeah. So,
Josh, what's your origin story?
I mean, well, I was born in Lake Forest. No. So originally, we're all from Chicago, which I think you can relate to, Sandy.
Yeah, I've got the Chicago radio life.
Yeah.
We had some fun talking about that because that's what excited me. It's like, booking at the Elbow Room,
right.
Working at the House of Blues Chicago.
There's the origin.
Yeah,
that's the origin.
So you all met there.
Yeah.
So when I had to been like 2013, 2014, I was playing in a blues band. He was booking the Elbow Room. He booked my first show in Chicago.
On a Sunday, because I remember it.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I did.
How
did I do?
I got a weird mind. Talent buyers have weird minds.
Yeah, you do.
That's cool.
I remember a lot of weird stuff like that. But it was a Sunday because we always start the new bands on Sundays. And if they can do any like draw or ticket sales on Sunday, we move them right to Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Did you move to Saturday, Josh?
I think I did.
Very
You did.
good. Very
Okay.
good. I was saying because it's Sunday night on Lincoln Avenue there. Yeah, it's a different kind of crowd. So, and then, Coat, are you a musician as well? How did you connect with Josh and Adam?
Former musician, but by the time these two met me, also via Alba Room, we put together a music festival. It was called I Am Fest, and it was actually 25 different bands put together a music festival that the Alba Room helped put together. And so I've been a local promoter. I was a tour manager. I did a lot of different things around the Chicago scene. Mr. Powers and I met via that, and it was kind of one of those things where as we were putting together this festival, he was on it. He was also a photographer. We share that. And so it was kind of one of those things where it's like, all right, he knows what's going on. We should stay in touch. And we became friends and then have stayed friends. And now we're opening up a music venue together. And by the way, you can't really see it, I'm sure, here, but Josh is wearing a T-shirt of a band that I managed. And he's the van that is on his shirt. Many miles I have toured in that van. Shout out to Model Stranger from.
There you go. Shout out to Model Stranger. And then I love that you have our music fans, our musicians yourselves, and love the music business because you have to be able to do something like this.
Yeah.
And I want to take a quick break, but I do want to say for the Elbow Room, which I remember going downstairs, it was very concrete. It was a really, I was industrial building and not necessarily an industrial part of Chicago there on Lincoln Avenue, but from the renderings that I have seen of the Argo, it's a complete 180 from that vibe. So when we come back, I want to talk about the beauty of the Argo and when we can all get inside and what we will expect to hear and see when we get inside. So stay with us, learning all about the Argo, the brand new music and entertainment venue in Whitefish Bay, opening next month. Stay with us on What's on Tap.
WTMJ Steve Scafidi here. Year-end tax planning can sound daunting, but it doesn't have to be. Let's review what tasks you'll need to prioritize and what might require attention in an Annex Wealth Management webinar with CEO Dave Spano, Director of Financial Planning Eric Strom, and yours truly. Join us Tuesday, November 18, 2025 at 1 p.m. to get all the insights you need to close out the year strong. Register now. Click the events button at annexwealth.com to save your free spot. That's annexwealth.com. Click events to register today.
Hey, I'm Sandy Maxx, and I am ecstatic to announce a Maxx experience at one of my favorite local restaurants, the Original Botanist restaurant on 5th Street. Come join me for Taste of Botanist, Thursday, November 20th from 6 to 7. Jaime, he's the owner of Botanist and pretty much everybody's friends. Once you go, you meet him. He's always your pal. He is hosting a guided tequila tasting, complete with margarita samples, appetizers, hors d'oeuvres, and tacos, all for $30. And I am so excited to try exclusive tequilas. We'll learn all about the different types and the best food pairings. Don't miss Taste of Botanist, Thursday, November 20th, starting at 6. I will see you there.
Picture this. You're halfway through a DIY car fix and boom, you're missing a part. It's okay because whatever it is, it's on eBay. And it's guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love.
Staying active, essential for overall health. Proper medical support, essential for staying active. WTMJ's Vince Vitrano for Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. Whether it's keeping a weekend warrior like me on the tennis court or keeping young athletes in the game, you want the best in sports medicine, that's OAW. Surgeons, nurses, and physical therapists help you recover from injury, avoid injury in the future, and enhance performance. Get care 7 days a week. Walk right in at an Ortho ASAP clinic or book an appointment online at orthowisconsin.com.
If you missed this,
Democrats running for governor I've spoken to all are supporting legalizing medicinal marijuana in our state. What's your position on that?
I certainly think we should take the step of making medical marijuana legal.
Or this.
A federal judge has issued a temporary restraining order over the Trump administration's effort to deploy the National Guard troops.
Catch up on the Wisconsin's Afternoon News podcast at WTMJ.com, presented by Dave Drakamp Heating.
You're listening to What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx on WTMJ.
Delighted to bring you the good news of a new music venue in Milwaukee, technically in Whitefish Bay. If you've ever driven by Fox Bay Cinema and wondered, the heck's going on with that building since 2020? Well, in about a month, a whole lot's going to be going on, and I have the three founders of the Argo, the new entertainment venue, Adam Powers, Coate, and Josh Bryant. And gentlemen, do the honors. Tell us when the Argo is opening and what we will expect.
We are opening doors on December 5th, so just about a month away. Our opening weekend, we're calling it a soft open, and then we have a grand open on December 6th. And so we started with, we've got a few local favorites. So Chris Hazy Band, Zach Petrini, and then we're bringing up a band from Nashville called Vo, which we recently had out at the Lowdown's block party, or the Indeed's block party called the Lowdown, which was great. And then December 6th, we have Gorn and Morgan of the Guffs. They're celebrating 30th anniversary of their album Collide. So it's going to be a wonderful opening weekend. And, you know, as we've talked about a little bit earlier, Bar and Kitchen will be open starting at 4 on that weekend. So come on by, grab a drink, see those great shows. Those are on sale now at theargolive.com.
The Argo Live. And what makes the musicians and musical acts and other entertainment acts that will be performing at the Argo different?
I would say, like, looking at just the opening night, we decided to go more local. You know, it's like we built this thing for the community and the local bands that are here in Milwaukee and surrounding. So we wanted to showcase the talent we actually have here. And then we have obviously Gorn and Morgan from the Guffs, and they're local legends, and it's fun to have those guys. But we build it for, you know, Milwaukee and the surrounding area, and that's why we're booking most of those first shows in a couple months are a lot of local and regional bands.
And those first shows and ticket sales, I feel like you're really dedicated to the music community. Is the first show a fundraiser for musicians?
Yeah, so the first show is entirely a fundraiser. So the soft opening we talked about, all profits are going to be given to very, very locally to music organizations here in town. And then going forward in perpetuity, every show, $1 from every ticket that we sell is also going to go into a fund to help musician well-being, which we're going to announce our partnerships there in a little bit.
Wow.
The other thing I would call out to just, go off of his answer, as a 700 capacity music venue, we're kind of in this middle space in the Milwaukee area. There isn't really anyone our size. They're a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger. And so we'll be bringing through quite a few acts that have maybe skipped over Milwaukee. So I think that both on the comedy side, on the music side and everything. And so I think what's unique about us is that we'll be bringing through some talent that maybe the city hasn't seen in a while or hasn't seen at all.
Fun. And you've really booked a lot of shows through springtime. A couple jumped out at me. I love that you're going to have Swing Jazz Wednesdays. I feel like that there are a lot of people who love that style of music and love to dance, haven't really had a space to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things that Milwaukee's kind of known for and the region is known for, and trying to find, the right bands. And it's live bands. It's not a DJ playing. It's actually live bands every single night. It is $5 to technically get in, but you don't have to buy a ticket because that proceed of the $5 actually goes to our nonprofit to go to the musicians' well health or whatnot. But you can also just show up and watch the dancers. And
that's terrific. Well. And a couple of names jumped out at me. Steve Bagoon, who was just a guest on What's on Tap. Big personality and positive energy. The New Year's Steve.
New Year's Steve. Hey, that's all him.
Steve.
It's going to be fun. You got Pat McCurdy, so that's a perfect way to christen on January 24th. And looking ahead, I'm looking all the way to August 8th. You guys are dedicated. The Pork Tornadoes. Your girlfriend's favorite band. So, but to see that you're booking all the way, you're dedicated, and you're dedicated to this musical community, plus holiday film screenings to get folks in the first place. And more than music, the creativity gets into your kitchen and cocktails. You've teamed up with somebody very, very special.
Oh, yeah. I think that's one of the biggest things that we want to get across is we're not just a music venue. So we've teamed up with Dan Jacobs to develop our bar and kitchen menu. That launches December 5th as well.
And that's a big deal because Dan Jacobs, as you remember, nearly won Top Chef Wisconsin, has two of his own restaurants between Dan and Esther Ev coming back this week as well. Yep. Yeah, you've got him at a really busy week as he gets past his flood damage.
He's got 1 or 2 tree things going on right now. Yeah.
But he has, I'm sure, many, many options of opportunities to collaborate. Yeah. And he chose the Argo. That's impressive. Yeah. So what can we expect Chef Dan to have influenced? Oh, look at the looks. Is he surprising you?
We haven't announced the menu yet.
Yeah.
Ooh. And now we can come see music.
Yeah.
Can you just come by and try some of the
Absolutely.
kitchen and cocktails?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it really is a common area in all of this large space. You can just stop by and not even see a show.
Yeah,
That's right.
We're actually calling the front of house the lounge, which is where you can come, grab a cocktail, grab a drink, have a meal, and it's going to be a really cozy, welcoming environment.
Very cozy.
Yeah.
Think of like a listening room almost kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
It's very cozy. You can grab food, grab drinks, hang out. If you want to go see the show, go ahead, but you don't have to.
What a wonderful, exciting evolution
Mm-hmm.
of Fox Bay Cinema and Grill. And now you've given it new life. Thank you to each of you for your dedication. And the month continues. You're going to be even more dedicated.
More coming.
Oh, yeah.
So what's the best way to follow along with the evolutions and the updates to the entertainment schedule?
We are at The Argo on Instagram. You can follow theargolive.com. We have our tickets on sale and more information about all the different spaces there.
Yeah. And we announced 44 shows today, events.
44 shows.
And I still have about 10 more offers in my inbox. So,
Ooh.
yeah, we're excited.
There's a lot more to come.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah. Thank you so much to each of you. He is Adam Powers, Coat, and Josh Bryant. Thank you for elevating our music scene, and we look forward to christening the Argo in December.
See you there.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And the song you need to hear is actually a song you can hear performed live at the Argo at the official public opening on December 6th. 2 members of the Milwaukee band, the Guffs, will be on stage to christen the Argo, and a Guff song that could put a grin on your face is next on What's on Tap. And the song you need to hear is sponsored by Flanners Home Entertainment. Visit them at flanners.com. At Flanners, music matters, sound advice at the best price. Just press play.
The countdown is on. Black Friday is almost here at Fox World Travel, and the travel deals are better than ever. Get ready to explore the world with our top partners, including Viking, Globus, Delta Vacations, and Insight Vacations. Whether you're dreaming of European river cruises, tropical getaways, or guided land tours, we've got something for every kind of traveler. Visit foxworldtravel.com or call 866-GO-FOX-GO to get on our list for when these savings go live.
Hey, I'm Sandy Maxx with an incredible career opportunity for you or someone you know. My friends at 3 Pillars Senior Living Communities in beautiful Dousman, Wisconsin, they are hiring caregivers for residents in their memory care community. You can make a difference in the lives of others, assisting residents with their daily activities on the gorgeous campus at 3 Pillars. Part-time or full-time hours are available, and the pay rate is $20 to $23 per hour. You could get more based on shifts and your experience. And at 3 Pillars, their core values are respect, commitment, fulfillment, empathy, and fun. Get more info and apply at 3pillars.org.
With all the positive Google reviews continuing to pour in for Richland's Tire and Service Centers, we want you to know we appreciate you.
You were due for service. We delivered. And then you went the extra mile and wrote a few kind words about the service you experienced.
Yeah, thank you so much. Michael, Glenn, Jeff, Lisa, Carol, Jason, John,
Wait,
Michelle,
hang on a
Ryan.
second, Dad. As fun as it may be to name every single person who's ever left us a Google review, there just isn't enough time. We get 60 seconds, and I'd say we've got about 28 left.
Ah, good point, Courtney.
Listen, we appreciate every last one of you for helping us maintain a nearly 5-star Google rating. And we're going to keep on shooting for the stars, especially when it comes to providing top-notch auto repair service.
Yep, and remember, be safe, buckle up, and hey, always make sure you've got good tread on your tires. Peter, Bruce, Samantha, Kimberly, Nick, Heather,
Oh,
Marissa,
Dad.
George, Jeremy, Diane, Brad, Paul.
Richlands.
Our children deserve a real chance to make it in life, and a good education is a passport to opportunity. At City Ford Collective, we're working to make sure there's a great Milwaukee school for every Milwaukee family, because more good options lead to better outcomes. And who doesn't want that? Together, we can give every child the foundation they need to thrive, and a stronger future for kids means a stronger future for Milwaukee. To learn more about our mission, visit us at cityfordcollective.org. That's cityfordcollective.org.
When we're out in your town, come say hi as we broadcast live from the Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin mobile studio.
Anytime you hear us when we're on the road, you can find us live from our brand new mobile studio.
Whether it be Summerfest, EAA, Opening Day, Air and Water Show, wherever we may be.
You can see us on the radio, live from the Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin mobile studio.
We are Wisconsin's radio station.
We are Wisconsin's radio station.
We are Wisconsin's radio station.
News Radio 620 WTMJ. This is What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx. And now, feast your ears. This is the song you need to hear.
Most blokes going to be playing at 10. These go to 11.
Today was the official announcement by a new entertainment venue in Whitefish Bay. They will be opening next month. The Argo is the renovated space where Fox Bay Theater was for decades before closing in the pandemic. One of Wisconsin's finest will be one of the first bands to play at the Argo. Gorin and Morgan of the Milwaukee band The Guffs will perform the public grand opening on December 6th at the Argo. And from The Guffs' 1995 album Collide, this is the opening track. Smile is the song you need to hear, sponsored by Flanners Home Entertainment. Visit them at flanners.com. At Flanners, music matters. Sound advice at the best price. Just press play. Milwaukee band The Guffs and Smile from their 1995 album Collide. Gorin and Morgan will be performing December 6th at the new Argo in Whitefish Bay, performing that song. Thanks for listening to What's on Tap, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee. Handcrafted, homegrown, world class. Discover more at visitmilwaukee.org.
Every rally.
Bouncing off the block, Wisconsin gets that rally.
Every block.
Hansen stopped by the Wisconsin block.
Every kill.
Corner. Kabaya Gooch. The run continues.
This is Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on the ESPN Wisconsin app and the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. Presented by Steinhoffels and Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Live from the heart of campus at the UW Fieldhouse.